Alright, so I'm going to change it up a bit. I think I'm going to try playing some Kerbal Space Program. Now, if you've played this game, you might immediately notice that the graphics are different, and that's because I'm using some graphical mods, but I'm not using any mods that really change the core gameplay of the game. Now, moving straight into it, I think I'm going to do a career mode play, because honestly, that's the only mode I really enjoy doing, because it has some sort of challenge. Now, from this, you may see that I've had a little bit of time in this game, but this is the brand new save I just made that I'm going to play on. So for those of you who don't know what this game is, basically, you build rockets, you get science, you take contracts, and you do all of this so you can get money and science so you can build more rockets and cooler things to get farther places. That's about the entire game. Now, as you can see, our space center is
still a piece of garbage.
But we'll get up there, don't worry. So in the mission control area, we can get contracts, which give us some money. I mean, for me, I'm looking at this now. This is like nothing, but it's actually not too bad. And these never expire, so I'm just going to take them all. Actually, I can only take 2. I forgot. I don't have an infinite amount. So what we need to do is gather scientific data from Kerbin, which is the planet we're on. It's basically Earth, but in this game. And then launch our first vessel. I feel like this one is pretty straightforward. So since we have such an abundance of parts here, I think I'm just going to put together the standard initial rocket with a parachute, a solid rocket booster, and a couple of fins. And that's it. Now in this game we can take advantage of different positions. So for instance, we're on the launch pad right now, so we'll get different science on the launch pad than if I were, for instance, higher in the atmosphere. All right, let's launch it. And now we're gonna grab some more science, and we can do a crew report. And once we reach a slower speed, I will take our boy Jebediah out so he can go do an EVA report. Oh, I lied. So now we can just time warp down and, yeah, I guess land it. But we have to slow down first, so let's make sure we pop that parachute. Uh-oh, we're going too fast. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well then, let's pull the parachute a little bit earlier. I think that might be the moral of the story. Alright, let's give this another shot. I think I'm going to aim a little bit towards the water over here so we can get another biome. See, now we're over Kerbin Shores. That's pretty good. And splashdown. Okay. So now we can come out here and go underwater, I guess. And take another EVA report.
Please help me.
And then we can take another crew report. And we can get another mystery goo experiment. And how much science do we get? A whole 31.6 science. So what can we do with all of this amazing science? We could get a new engine and more science experiments. I can get both at least. It's only 5. Yeah, let's get better rocketry. Alright, now we're gonna need to get some more science. Alright, we have a lot more contracts now that we can choose from. Getting into orbit, I feel like, is not gonna happen right now, so I'm gonna do escape the atmosphere. I think we can do that pretty easily. I don't actually know which engines that I have. I think I have the swivel, so we'll do the test to swivel as well. Alright, so I guess let's make this a little bit more interesting and add some liquid fuel tanks to it. Alright, I guess we can give this a shot. Alright, now we can use our beautiful new science that we have. We can log the temperature, do the mystery goo again. We get a little bit of science from it. Maybe I'll keep it. And then, I guess we can lift off. Alright! I just realized that I forgot to put, fins on this. This could be bad, because now I can't control it at all. Usually at this point I would be doing a gravity turn, but by the fact that we don't really need to go anywhere special, I haven't done it yet. Actually, maybe I will go northward, because that'll be a new biome. We can get some more science from that. we should be going fast enough now that we'll have re-entry heating to deal with, which should be something new. Oh, you know what? I just realized it'd probably be better to have science in the upper atmosphere. Because that means that I don't... Because when I go on an orbit, I can do the same thing, and I don't have to worry about the upper atmosphere. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, if that made no sense to you, I'm sorry about that. I probably won't describe it any better anytime soon, so... Alright, so now we're dealing with re-entry heating. Now, we're not moving fast enough that it will actually be an issue of any sort. Unless we nose down. That would be really bad. Oh.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I'm starting to feel like I should have put that decoupling on.
As you can see, I am fantastic at this game. Getting some temperature gauges from the science experiments. Let's hope they don't explode, because I'd really like to keep that science. That'd be really nice. Let's do the spinning technique. It didn't work. We've lost all of the science. I mean, this really doesn't feel like a difficult mission, and I feel like I keep kind of screwing up, especially saying how much I've played this game. I've clocked in like around 300 hours, and I can't do a basic mission like this. Got like 5 science from that. That was worth it, I think. Oh wait, hold on. We could do another crew report. Look at that, another 1.5 science. Well, I mean, it gave us enough to unlock another node, so I mean. What we get some more science and heat shields. Looks like I need those because I can't seem to handle a normal reentry. Some decouplers. I guess we can get into orbit now. Right, orbit, Kerbin. Oh, that's where I got the science from. I got it from the contract. That makes a lot more sense. And I didn't test the swivel engine? Oh, at the launch site. Ooh, I could upgrade this. This could be good because I get more contracts, but the tracking station is very important. I think I'm going to upgrade mission control so I can get more contracts so I can make more money. Plus, it's pretty cheap. Now, something you may notice is I am adding multiple of the same science experiments to the rocket, and that's because our Kerbal cannot get out and reset the experiments and take the data so it can be run multiple times, because our astronaut complex is not high enough level. But then after some reconsideration, I decided to just upgrade it. Uh-oh. So we need to upgrade this too, because we literally can't put the rocket on it, but it looks like... Yeah, we can do it. We're good. The vehicle assembly building also can't do it. We can't upgrade the vehicle assembly building. I guess this is the problem with current mode. This rocket is too big. How many parts does it have? 36. Oh, I can remove some of the science things and just have a Kerbal come out. Okay, that left us with 32. Yeah, the mystery goo we're still going to need. Do we need 4 of them though? Probably not. So let's just give them 2. And now we have exactly 30.
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh boy, that that could have been a lot worse. The hatch is obstructed? By what? This? That is really a shame. Hi, editing me here. I seem to think that doing something that's very bizarre and being completely silent the entire time was the way to go. I'm not gonna question it. So some of you may have noticed that I am burning way higher than I need to get into orbit. I only need to get to 70,000 meters and I'm burning 200,000 plus. And the reason I'm doing this is so I can complete one of my contracts to haul a decoupler up into a suborbital trajectory over Kerbin at an altitude of 270,000 meters to 280,000 meters. There we go. Okay, so we finished this one. I don't think we're gonna be able to get into a full orbit here, but we can give it a shot. Yeah, we were close. Actually, we were really close, but we could not get into a full orbit. I just realized I didn't put a heat shield on this, did I? So I guess we can pay attention to this then and ignore the fact that everything is going wrong right now. Okay, things are already getting very hot. Okay, let's aim upwards a little bit and then spin. Spin. We gotta cut off a little bit more speed. Dang it. It's okay, we still have some of the science experiments. Let's keep them going. Let's keep them going. So we lost the thermometer. So the two radial ones, how do we want you to work? Between 8,000 and 12,000 meters, moving in between this speed. Do not seem to be slowing down enough for that to be applicable. Maybe I deploy this to slow me down. That might mean I can't finish one. Well, I guess that's okay. So then we'll deploy... Oh. That worked? I didn't even deploy them. But I never finished it. I think I just messed up. This is taking quite a long time to get to the ground, but alright, here we are. You still can't EVA and I can't crew report, right? Yep, okay. Alright, I mean, 43 science arm, that's not terrible. Ooh, the Terrier engine. That is a very good vacuum engine. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna grab that. I could have gone the Science Junior though, and I probably should have done this one, I'm gonna be honest. But because I keep losing my science experiments, I don't think it's a huge deal. And those things like really go nuts. I think I'm gonna go for a 45-degree inclination for my gravity turn. That should give us a pretty good horizontal speed increase. I think we're almost already in space at this point, so maybe I will go a little bit steeper on that gravity turn. Then more like completely horizontal. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah, the Terrier engine is super efficient. We're up at 2,000 meters per second of delta V already as we got out of the thicker parts of the atmosphere. So we can see our apoapsis is very high up. We don't need to go any higher than this because we are already in space. Would you look at that? Alright, now let's use our Terrier engine, which is very small and it doesn't provide too much thrust, but for what we have, I mean, this is pretty good. Alright, looks like, are we in orbit? We are definitely in orbit. No, we have 1,000 meters per second delta V left. It might be possible to get all the way to the moon. Just take a flyby and then come back. Yeah, I think we should give that a shot. So I don't need any maneuver nodes or anything. Basically, the best way to do it is once the moon rises as on the horizon right over here, you start burning prograde and you should get a pretty simple encounter with it. I overshot it there a little bit, but it shouldn't be a huge deal. So we'll just let's give it a shot. Let's see if we have enough. I just realized it won't show me if I get a gravity assist, right? If I get an encounter, it won't. Okay, so that's actually going to be quite a challenge. So now I think we are high above Kerbin. Yes. So now we are high above Kerbin, and this will give us some new science points. Now, yes, we should be getting a moon encounter. There we go. So we do have an encounter with the moon. We are in the moon's sphere of influence, and there's an eclipse going on right now. That's kind of nuts. All right, so I think we can just do some simple science here. And yeah, I guess I don't know how close we'll get because this is about the closest. I'm pretty sure this is still high over the moon, right? Yeah, okay. Actually, no, sorry, it's the Mun. My bad. Yeah, look at that. We get some signs from the moon too. If I slow down here, I wonder if I'd be able to slow down enough, because I know it's not nearly as efficient if you don't burn periapsis or apoapsis to like slow down and bring your orbit down. But let's see. Oh no, I think we definitely have enough. Yeah, we definitely have enough delta V. It's okay. All right, we almost have no delta V left, but we will definitely enter Kerbin's atmosphere, which should be able to shear off the rest of our speed. And touchdown. Wow, that took quite a long time. And let's recover the vessel and see how much science we get. 222 science. So I guess we should check which new contracts we have. Okay, so explore Kerbin. This one is rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit. Why would I do that? I mean, that's definitely very useful later on, but right now, I mean, I guess for an Apollo style mission, do I even have docking ports? You know what? I'll accept it. I have room, so I'll keep that in mind. I'll see when I can do that. So these are usually really good because they give you a bunch of money. They also give you a bunch of reputation, and they give you a Kerbal that you can use later on. Kerbals are extremely expensive to hire, like around 100,000 of this credit here. So this is actually really good. These are probably my favorite missions to do as well. But if we go to research and development, we can get some new stuff here. The Science Junior now. This is good. This gives you a lot more science. We might want the docking port. The docking port could be very useful for a moon mission. Apollo style, of course. This is a good command pod. Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff here. Miniaturization is probably the way to go, because then I can do an Apollo style moon landing. I think I want to do a moon mission first instead of Minmus. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a moon mission instead of Minmus. Even though Minmus is definitely the more economically friendly route, I think I want to do a moon mission first. Because, I don't know if I ever did a moon mission first, so we'll give it a shot. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. I actually made a lot more progress than I thought I would have in one episode. I really wasn't expecting to get to the moon, but I guess here we are. We got a flyby already. But yeah, I'll continue this at some point, so see you.